Okay, so I just want to give a little update on the transmission build. This is going to be an AX-15 and our R150F hybrid transmission. So basically, you just have to swap the input shafts with the same fourth gear, and you can run Toyota bell housing on a Jeep transmission, so you can run Jeep transfer cases. So this is the AX-15. The R150F input shaft. It's 6.5 inches, and this is 7.25. It's a little bit shorter, and that'll make assembly a lot easier because this input shaft won't stick out past the bell housing, and this one does. So that's ready. Both bearings are pressed off. And I have some of my parts, Marlin crawler. Here is the bearing retainer off the AX-15. The R150F sticks up quite a bit because it's got an external slave cylinder. Not sure which one I'll use, but thought I'd paint that up first. This is the output shaft seal, input shaft, and this was a Marlin crawler heavy duty output shaft, but it does not fit, so $20 wasted. This here is a heavy duty rear bearing retainer. It's a lot thicker. That was good. And this is a fourth gear shift fork. These have 100% contact compared to the stock, which is about 20%. These can break, so I just thought I would, when I'm in here, spend the money and upgrade. There's not really any sense to do this is first second. There's no sense doing the 3, 4 and the 5th. Yeah, I'm not gonna. These are about $100 a pair, so I'm not gonna go spend $500 for something I don't need. Different drain plug. This one's got a big magnet on it, and it's a 10mm hex key. That's done. Bearings are there. Just ordered a new 1-2 shift fork because this is reverse and it's a little bit worn, and a new reverse idler. Thought I'd do that because for insurance, don't want to rip it apart to do that. Everything is disassembled now. Waiting for the new bearings to come. I have some more Marlin crawler parts coming. Thrust washer. New ball for the shifter there at the end, and a bushing for that. And then I'm gonna make a custom shifter because the one I got is out of a Jeep YJ, and it would work, but it would look funky, and I can make it a little bit shorter. So that's that. So I'm just gonna wait for those to come, and everything will be cleaned up. My case is off being powder coated now, and that should be done in a week. So after that, it should be time to reassemble. And then once it's all reassembled and working, I will order the new 5th gears. And I just lube the input splines so they don't rust with some moly-disulfite petroleum. I think it's basically just what ARP wants you to use to torque down their bolts. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll update you whenever I get my new parts in. Thanks. So one last thing, I found the YJ shifter, and this must be a really early YJ shifter base, because the new one is a little bit different. As you can see, the bottom's a little bit different. Looks so it's designed that way so you don't get as much oil up onto the bushing there. And this one has a vent. Whenever this one is wide open, so lots of oil. In my opinion, lots more oil will get up here, and there's no vent. So the early ones must have been designed with no vent. And And then the shifter here, it goes up and then it moves over, and it's got this big thing, which I'm not really a fan of. So what I'm going to do is I'll make a custom one, and then I can use Toyota shifter knobs, and I'll just cut that off there, weld on a new fork, weld on a new shifter rod, and yeah. And then I can run probably something like this. This is a lot cleaner than the Jeeps. This is off a Celica Supra, so it's pretty old, but it's in really good condition. So this is what the Jeep one looks like. Dirty. It's got the typical like baseball stitching. They're fine, but I think that's a lot nicer. So thanks.